What's going on, and welcome back to some more SurrounDead. Now there's the sun. So guys, last episode, as you guys know, we ended up firing up a fresh start with a lot of our settings are completely different from how we were originally playing the game. Now, the main reason for that, for those of you guys that don't know, because I even had some comments where people were like, oh, you know, like the viewers don't care about the difficulty. It had nothing to do about necessarily the viewers and like how you guys viewed the difficulty. It was more or less, I wanted to play the game and kind of experience all of the features in the game, but it's really hard to do when, you know, within 4 hours of playing, we pretty much had end game, like everything. Bypassed 90% of the systems, like the crafting in here. We didn't have to craft armor. We didn't have to craft suppressors. We didn't have to craft anything because we just looted everything. We had all of the ammo. We had all of the guns. We had all these really cool attachments and armor and things like that. The game was just really, really easy. Everything was so easy. There was no struggle. There was no anything. And it just felt like, okay, if I would have kept playing at the rate we were playing, I might have done 1 or 2 more streams and we would have been over it. Like it was because the game would have just been that easy. But I was like, you know, let me change up the difficulty, kind of change the dynamic of how the game is being played a bit. And then we'll go from there. And that's exactly what we did. And it feels a lot different. You know what I mean? Playing with the settings that we currently have. But yeah, so last episode, as you guys could see, I did end up getting a suppressor for our hunting rifle. We got a little bit of ammo. Today, I actually wanted to head down the road here. So we actually found a vehicle in front of this spot before. I don't know how the game works in like its vehicle spawning, but we're going to kind of head back down there. I want to try to see today if we can find a vehicle early on. Like I really, really think that's going to help out a ton. Let me check my food and water here. So we do got to get something to drink here. I do got 1 bottle of dirty that we can slurp up if need be, but we'll also swing by this church that's up here on the top of the hill. Mark Anthony 75, brother, I appreciate you being here, man. Seriously, dude. Yeah, so one of the main things that you'll see people, you know, say about this game, like in chat specifically, is some people just aren't feeling the graphics, which, like, if this game had different graphics, like if you just gave it, let's just say State of Decay graphics, yo, this would be one of the greatest survival games of all time. Like, people would revere this game as for its level of awesomeness. I don't generally allow graphics to like really be a driving factor for video games. Like, I do enjoy obviously games with good graphics, but I mean, I love games like Project Zomboid. I think Zomboid is one of the greatest, you know, survival games out there, and it has, you know, graphics worse than this, technically viewpoint worse than this, but I still really enjoy the game. Oh, nice. Finally, guys. So we got a fishing pole. We're going to need that bad boy. We'll actually get that down there. And we'll rip this. So yeah, I don't allow graphics to kind of be that driving factor for me, honestly. But go Yanni with the super chat, man. No, you don't look at trailers much, but I watched the Dying Light, the Beast trailer. I did watch that one. I can't wait for your playthrough. I can't wait either, Go Yanni. Yeah, that is actually a trailer I did watch. And that trailer actually motivated me to do my Dying Light 1 playthrough. For sure. Tell my boy, what is going on, man? I seen you over in Dusty stream, right? You know, I appreciate you showing love to Dusty, man. He's a good guy. All you guys who are over there, Be Greasy, you know, you guys are awesome. I do appreciate you guys. Birdman, for real. You guys are awesome. Dusty's a good guy, and I do appreciate you guys over there supporting him too. He's a good friend of mine. But Tal with the $50 donation, brother, that means the world to me. You don't understand how far that goes right now, dude. And then also dropping the 5 gifted. Everybody receives a membership. Hey, welcome to the fam. Make sure you guys get those hearts in the chat. All right, so we got a black one of these. I want to swap that out. Even though this one kind of went good with the fit, I think we'll sell this one. Let me see. Yeah, I'll fuck with the dark ones yet. All right, not much in here loot-wise. But yeah, things got a bit smoother after we got the backpack last episode. Up until we got this damn backpack, shit was rough, guys. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. I didn't know if we were going to take fall damage there. Wait, there's a new trailer? I haven't seen a new trailer. I've seen the one that came out a while back. All right, so all we're really getting out of loot lately has just been some clothing. What is down this? So we're right here at this church, right? No. Yeah, so we're going down this path here. And you can see there, it looks like there's a cabin. There's something at the top of the mountain there. Have I played Motortown? Be Greasy? No, I haven't. Oh, if there is one. Oh, gotcha, Balti. No, I don't think there's a new one. If there is, I haven't seen it. Lori, what's going on? How you doing? Okay, we got we got a tent. We'll grab that bad boy. We'll grab the camera and I'll rip this. What do I think about Little Nightmares? So I've never played it personally, Little Nightmares, but my wife, a few years ago, she actually streamed it, I believe on my channel. I don't remember. But she played it and that shit looked frustrating as hell. It did. It was like one of those like side scroll like jump games that would absolutely have me infuriating, just pissed off. But it did look cool. It looked like a cool little game. I've never played it though. I do own it. Just never played it. All right, so we're gonna keep heading down the road here. I haven't tested the suppressor yet, but we don't even have a optic for this hunting rifle right now. So our range shooting is not that great. We're on the outskirts of the town here. We got something down here. Looks like a gas station, maybe. As I said, we're scanning for vehicles right now. We're trying to see if we can find a vehicle. Hi, Ford. What's going on? Wow, really? No zombies? Wish I had some binos. You see like a little campfire down that way too. Gotta watch out for freaking bandits, man. We got into a pretty good engagement with bandits last episode. No, Andy, we ended up finding a beekeeper near us that was willing to he's willing to try to help us, so yeah, we're gonna roll with that, see how that goes. Alexander, I appreciate the sub for real. That means a lot to me. All right, so nothing there. And the problem is with like even like a YouTuber dude, like a lot of those guys are like down south and areas that, you know, where they can work pretty much all year round. I'm from upstate New York, and like we got like 2 months of like summer, really. They might have like 4 or 5 months worth of work up here, but then it's so cold. You don't have issues with bees most of the time here in upstate New York. So I don't see the consistency that they would need where I live. So I don't think. Okay, so we'll check over the bridge after the fact. I don't think there's too many of those guys around here. Julius, have you played this game on mouse and keyboard? I haven't played, or on controller. I haven't played this game. I don't play with controller, so I don't know. But any of you guys, any of you guys played this on controller, and how does it run? Okay, we got quite a few infected here. A couple sprinters. We're gonna go wide here though. We got like an overgrown building right there. Not really worth checking. It feels weird on a controller. As you guys can see here, no freaking vehicles in the front. This is where I found my last car. And the thing is, I even bumped up the spawn rate for cars because they were really hard to find in our first playthrough. So I bumped it up to like 45%, and it's still rough. Like, that shit is still really rough. I thought there were going to be cars everywhere. Nope. Probably should increase the damn spawn rate even more. Have I played Dread Dawn? No. Yeah, I mean, another YouTuber coming up would be cool, but and I wouldn't mind it. The problem is a lot of these people that remove bees, they take them. If somebody has to come up, let's just say from Texas, what the hell are they going to do with the bees? You know, it's not like they could throw them in their carry-on and fly back to Texas. You know what I mean? And nobody in the right mind is going to drive, you know, from Texas to upstate New York, you know, to do a bee removal that they can just do where they live for, you know, a tenth of the expenses and then make the money. You know what I mean? So the one thing I highly doubt they're hurting on content. You know, I highly doubt they're having a hard time finding beehives. They seem quite common. So I feel like if they were like something really rare and really hard to come across, I feel like, yeah, people would probably travel for it. But okay, I want to get this vehicle here, but I don't know if this is going to be worth fighting all these zombies. So let's see if we can kind of get these guys to come out. Like I said, we got a guy. We got a guy who's going to help us out, so. 2 hits. How do I feel about the new update coming to 7 Days to Die? I didn't even know 7 Days was getting a new update. 7 Days to Die, because I know so many people love the game. I enjoyed it. Like, we played 7 Days. I don't see the mass appeal, though, for the game. Unless the game is massively different from the last time I played it. Like, 7 Days to Die, to me, is... I honestly feel like it is a very overrated survival game. Like, even games like this, like, I would only be able to play this game for so long. That's it. And then I'm over it. After like 20 hours of this, I would not want to play this game anymore because I would have done everything I wanted to do. At that point, the game would get kind of repetitive. And that's how it is with a lot of survival games. And 7 Days to Die was that for me. It was like very quickly that game got very repetitive and I was over it very quick. Like within a few episodes, it's like once you've done like 3 Blood Moons, it was kind of like, meh. Because that was the gameplay loop. The initial opening of the game, like the beginning of 7 Days, it was phenomenal. Loved it. But it was like once you hit POIs, once you got a few guns and ran a couple of Blood Moons, that was the gameplay loop. That was it. It was just go out, loot, build up your bullets at POIs, Blood Moon. Go out, loot, build up bullets, Blood Moon. And it was the same thing over and over and over and over again. And I'm not a huge wave-based zombie killing playing person anyways. Like I don't really care for those style games. Like even like World War Z. Like I feel like, yeah, if you're a huge fan of World War Z and games like that, you'll probably love 7 Days to Die. I don't care for World War Z. I don't find that game to be all that interesting or fun. It's just a spammy zombie shooter. Like I don't play zombie games. And I think maybe that's just where I'm different. I don't play zombie games for killing zombies. Like, that's it. Like, zombie killing in the game is like a part of the game, but that's not the part of the game that I enjoy the most. That's why I was never a huge fan of games like Left 4 Dead and shit like that, because I don't really care for the zombie killing aspect, where other people, that's like their main focus. It's like, yo, I want to kill some zombies, bro. Even games like what the hell is it there, Dead Rising, things like that. Like, I don't really care for Dead Rising because I don't care about just going around killing hundreds of thousands of zombies in different ways. Like, I get bored really quick. My main thing about zombie games that I enjoy is the survival aspect of it. You know, the immersion, the looting, the environment. Like, there's so many things. That's what I enjoy. Trying to find out, okay, how am I going to survive this apocalypse? You know, that's where I, you know, kind of place all my eggs. But yeah, when it comes to just mowing down hundreds and hundreds of zombies over and over and over again, it's fun for a little bit, and then after a few hours, I'm over it. I don't want to fucking do it anymore. I was like, okay, yep, I'm good. And that's kind of the vibe I got with like 7 Days to Die. It was just got really old really quick. So this location is huge. I'm trying to see if there was, so there's some tents in here. I didn't want to go through the front gate, because like I said, our main mission right now is looking for a vehicle. No Rest for the Wicked. Yeah, yeah, George actually gifted me that game. I own it. And like Days Gone, like I think Days Gone is an amazing example of how to do those horde style games, right? It's like there was substance, there was content, there was story, there was characters tied into this huge horde that I had to mow down. You know, and there was prep work that you had to do, you know, to go hit that sawmill horde. I had to make sure I prepped it out and had a plan, and you know what I mean? But if I had to run that sawmill horde over and over and over again, and that was the game, okay, yeah, like I would do it maybe once or twice and it would be cool. But after a while, I'm gonna be like, okay, bro, I'm over it. Like, it's no longer that fun, you know, climax of this whole big situation. It's just this thing I just keep spamming over and over again, and it kind of loses that flair for me. But like I said, I'm not dogging on people that like those games. Like, hey, do your thing. I'm just giving you guys the reasons why you won't see me necessarily like be jumping over joy to play these games either. But I also, people said that there has been some changes to 7 Days to Die. I haven't played it in years, or like, well, probably a year and a half now. Exactly, Larry. There was more to it. Exactly. There was more to mowing these zombies down than just mindlessly mowing down hordes and hordes of zombies. You know what I mean? It was, I feel like Days Gone did a really good job. Okay, so I want to kind of go through this way, but this swamp area is a real low vis. And I feel like we're going to walk into some shit I don't want to walk into. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this road up. We'll kind of get into this town area. See if we can see any vehicles maybe on this road here too. But I think 7 Days to Die would have been a better game for me, as if they had more to do in the game. Like, they did add like quests, but they were just like these like chintzy little like fetch quests where you just kind of did the same thing you were already doing. Oh, go to this POI and like do this. And it was just kind of like, I don't really want to do that. I'm tired of going to POIs. Let me see if we can pull some. Yeah, look at that. That's thick in there, guys. That's the reason why we're better off kind of clearing the intersection here, because at least I could see these zombies. Let's test out that suppressor. I've never tried No More Room in Hell. Okay, so I want to test out the suppressor here. Nice. Okay, it's good. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that dude right there. Yeah, the topping ones are a little harder to kill. Let's go to Sully. Super unfortunate though, no freaking. They got some tower defense. Isn't 7 Days already a tower defense game? What? How are they gonna add a tower defense mode to a game where you already build up a base and defend it? This is what happens when everyone's addicted in Schedule 1. Yo, for real. Yep, this is what the world turned into, guys. We sold one too many bags of meth mixed with some shit, and this is what happened. Still no vehicles yet. Gotta run the backside here. Nice. 2 lockpicks is huge. All right, we're going to rip these clothes up. Travis, thank you so much for the gifted, bro. I appreciate it. Everybody, hey, whoever receives a membership today, welcome to the fam. Yeah, you got to repair your vehicles in this Be Greasy. The cars, I would say the car maintenance in the game right now is pretty much exactly like State of Decay. You get a repair kit, you repair it, the condition of the car, and then there's fuel, which will control the obviously how much gas you have in the car, and that's it. But I think that they're adding in the roadmap. He did say that there was a more extensive vehicle maintenance system that will be implemented, along with like vehicle customization. Like I said, if you guys can get past the graphics, which I know for some people it's not an option, which hey, it is what it is, to each their own. This is gonna, if he actually sticks with his roadmap, this game will be really, really good, guys, for like a survival game. Like it will be really, really good. Yeah, I'm gonna try Dune Awaken or whatever when it yeah, I'll be trying that when it comes out. Do I still play Humanity? Yeah, I mean, we're not actively playing it right now. We're just waiting for more updates. I'll probably jump back into it when they do their big lore, you know, vehicle modding and all that. Like when that update comes, that's probably when I'll jump back into it. actually surprised there's this many zombies just on the road. That ambulance could... Oh, so there's a drivable ambulance? Yeah, that's why I wish I had the binos, man. Binos would be clutch right now. Clear these guys out, get this scrap here. Yeah, once you get a good melee weapon, guys, like, melee is actually pretty viable. When I first started playing this game, I thought the melee was terrible. I was like, dude, it's so bad. Like, you're just kind of face tanking the zombies, but once you get used to it, you learn how to like combo the heavy attacks and shit like that. It's pretty viable. What I think about Subnautica 2? I don't really have much thought. I'm excited for it. I loved Subnautica 1 and I had a really good time with Below Zero. It's like the games are awesome. We've played Scum. We played Myst. Yeah, I completely played Myst all the way through. It ran out of content to do in the game. There was nothing else. All the content. We got to a point where like we were going to places and they were like not even finished. Like the tunnel and shit like that. There was nothing else to do. But we played Myst Survival recently too. We played that like 6 months ago. Maybe a little longer than that. But yeah, we did Myst and Scum. It's been a couple of years since we played Scum. I do plan on jumping into that once they get their big update and the game's good. We'll probably check out Scum. Do you think rated M games should be for people who are 18 or... No, I mean, I think for rated M for mature games, I think you have to be, what, 17 years old to play it? I think it's just, that's not people's parents, dude. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a game company's responsibility. Like, if... That should be parents. Like, if I don't just buy my kids games, you know what I mean? They say, hey, I want to play this game. And I say, well, what's in the game? And I'll look into it. And if it's content I deem appropriate for my child, because some people might have different thresholds on what they deem appropriate for their children. So no, I don't think it's a game company's responsibility. They just make a game, and then whoever's old enough to play it, or whoever's parents feel they're mature enough to play it, let them play it. But yeah, I don't think game companies need to worry about that. I think the rating system is literally to kind of give parents a heads up, like, hey, our game is rated M for mature, and trying to get the parents' attention to like pay attention to this game, even though you still have parents that go out and buy Grand Theft Auto 5 for their 9-year-old kid because they just don't give a fuck nor know what the hell they're even doing. But at the end of the day, that's not the game company's fault. That's the parents. So we're gonna peek into this town here. See if we could see anything from the road. Ooh. Damn it. There's that crashed heli right there, but man, you can see all those fucking zombies there. Yeah, Zach, I let my son play. My son was playing Grand Theft Auto 5 also, you know, back in like, he was like 2 years old. And I didn't I was sitting and have him out there, you know, playing fucking Trevor and, you know, air humping Wade and doing all that shit. You know what I mean? But I let him drive a car around and like, you know, just kind of have fun, like playing like that. But yeah, like even me, like growing up as a kid, I was what, 14 years old, man, sitting there playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, picking up the little hookers and bringing them little back alleys and watching the car like like I'm a little ass kid, dude. My mom didn't know what the hell she bought me, like. Guys, we killed quite a few zombies here. Check their bodies. We'll take this. Now we gotta be careful because the helicopter has these super strong zombies here. Almost looks like a Humvee. Didn't you guys say there's a drivable Humvee in this game? Thinking about maybe checking that. Oh, what the fuck? That was acidic? Where? I didn't even see the... I knew one of they were acidic, but when it came over, I didn't see the freaking... Whatever, it's all good. But we gotta drink some water, though. We are in bad shape. Okay. Should drink some dirty, too. What was for dinner? I had a burger, double cheeseburger with bacon and grilled onions. so I don't think these Humvees are good. These don't look drivable. So that's an acidic zombie right there. Okay. Let's see if we can pop this acidic zombie. This. Nice, 15 9mm. Not bad at all. Fuck, that one's acidic. Almost got me with that. Damn, you gotta watch out for that like little pink mist that like comes off of them, because that means when they die they're gonna blow out, kind of like a bloater from State of Decay. Okay, first try. Nice. Got 2 key cards, level 0. Don't know how to use those yet. Yeah, so the fucking Humvees were burned out. Damn, chat, I feel like I really need to up the damn vehicle spawn rate more. This is kind of crazy. Ambulance wasn't drivable. It was just a environmental vehicle. I haven't crafted any mollies, no. I don't have any alcohol. Jamie, thank you for the gifted, bro. I really appreciate you, Jamie. Again, I hope your night's going good, dude. I want to keep pushing north. May actually tweak this, guys, because this feels a little. So I put on 40% chance, dude. We're gonna raise it up to like 65. All right, and I'll drop a save. Okay, then I'll main menu it, and then I'll reload. Now, a lot of those areas that we just came through are going to repopulate with zombies, but that's why I wanted to, do it now as we're going into a new area. Sun should be coming up here soon. So this is that dock area. We're like right here on the map right now. I still haven't got a GPS, so. But I think there's a little road here that leads to this dock area. This area looks big. Probably fucking swarming with zombies. Yeah, I could see some acidic. So this is a pretty, as you can see, we're coming in through this angle here. Look out, this is a pretty big POI. Got some snowfall coming down. Yeah, that place is swamped with zombies. I think the sun's about to come up. Yeah, I did that weird thing where the game gets like really dark for a set. So I noticed that there's 2 points of the day where the game gets like unbearably dark, and it's literally seconds before the sun goes down and seconds before the sun comes up. It gets really, really dark. I think people said there's even a vehicle trader on the map somewhere. I have no fucking clue where, but somebody said, I think last episode, that they found a vehicle trader on the map. Oh shit, we got a pack of wolves. Get the semi truck. What semi truck? We haven't seen a drivable vehicle yet. All the vehicles we've seen are just placeholders, like for the map. Okay, so we're at this intersection here. I think we'll keep going up and check this POI here. Car Trader isn't far from my base. Yeah, I mean, well, Mike, after we're done with this run, if we don't find anything, we head back. I might have you guys point me in the right direction to try to see if we can maybe get some prices. That radiation? Yeah, I think that's radiation. I got a gas mask, so it's not too bad, but looks like this place might be irradiated. Just throw my mask on, just to be safe. Robert with the super chat. Hey, how you doing today, Robert? Yeah, this game is real cheap and real good. Yeah, it doesn't cost a whole lot of money. I feel like there's a lot for you to really unravel here. And the great thing is the game's going to have more content in the future, and it's just one of those games that just keeps getting better with time. Do you try games because they trigger you or just because... Zenzo, what do you mean? Because they trigger me? Even without understanding exactly what you're asking, I try games now mainly because a lot of my viewers kind of started to use my channel as a... almost like a review. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, you know, I don't know if I want to play this game. Let me check Brian out and see if it's something I'm interested in. And that's kind of like where it became, where we've gone. So a lot of the games I check out, I do because I'm genuinely interested myself. And I think it's something that my audience may also be interested in. So that's why I try a lot of games. But if it's a game, like I don't just try games for the sake of trying it. But like you guys have seen plenty of new games that have dropped that I've never played. And it's just because I genuinely don't have any interest in it. And I don't think my audience is going to be interested in it. Where there are other channels out there, guys will play games they don't even like just because it's fresh and new and they want to, you know, try to kind of take advantage of the hype surrounding whatever game. I genuinely only check out games that either A, I'm genuinely interested in, or my community is interested in. So it loops up into like some weird tunnel or like a little neighborhood up there. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like no vehicles. Zenzel, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chat, brother. Hopefully that answered your question, man. And Fred with the 1 month. Yeah, how you doing today? Yeah, I choose all my games and I choose when to stop playing them for the most part. Some games now, a more common occurrence than me playing games I don't like is a game will come out that I do like, but my audience won't like, and I have to stop playing it because not enough people are interested in it. That happens more frequently than like me playing a game or starting a game I don't like. Yeah, that generally doesn't happen. But there'll be games that I'll fire up that the community won't really be feeling, and I'll have to stop playing it just because there's not enough viewership for it. Like Expedition 33, like I could have played that game all the way through. I could have played that full game. I started to really feel, I'm really feeling the story. I actually contemplated playing that. Still playing it, but just in video form. I was gonna throw it on VOD, just because I was kind of interested in seeing how the story played out. But it's like a 40-hour game, so that's kind of something hard to throw on VOD. Yeah, like Valhalla died. Well, no, we finished Valhalla. The DLC, not so much, but the main game, yeah, we finished that. I did take a little break in it because it was so long and it did start to kind of peter off the viewership, but yeah, we finished Valhalla. But like Final Fantasy 16 was one game that I really wanted to finish and people weren't feeling it. Banishers, the Savage playthrough, that was something I was really enjoying and people weren't really feeling it. Want to clear POIs? Oh, yeah, of course. Right now, we're trying to find a car. Yeah, so we're going around the map. As you guys can see, the car spawn rate is an abysmal. It's terrible. I'm going to drop another save. I'm actually going to just raise it all the way the fuck up because this vehicle spawn is dog shit. Like, I got it at 65%, and we haven't seen a single car, and I've explored a good bit of the map. La 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 la. And quit all the way out. Oh, Denzel, you're all good, man. You're all good. Oh yeah, we played Schedule 1. Hell yeah, we played a ton of Schedule 1. We did probably eight or so streams of it. That was actually a game I decided to stop playing. had good viewership, but we just kind of ran out of. There was not enough content in the game right now, so I was like, oh, we'll wait. Okay. So let's see if turning the damn spawns all the way up does anything. Damn. Fucking zombies just keep popping in. All right, so right now we are... Shit, are we all the way down here? Traveled a lot further than I thought. There's a new BioShock in the works. See, I really enjoyed BioShock Infinite. That one was pretty cool. Zenzel, thank you so much for the super chat, though. I appreciate you, Zenzel. Thank you. You can find a car trader north of the big bridge, lower center of the map, right-hand side. So this big bridge. So was he up in like this area or some shit? I wonder if he's up in this little hut here. The other one, so this big bridge. So directly south of my base. Before the bridge. The little building here. Between the bridge and the gas station. So, oh, is that little campfire that I seen? I swear I saw that campfire, chat. Yeah, I'll be checking out the new Mafia. We played every Mafia game. Yeah. It seems like cars are a little rare. Robert, thank you for the super chat message. Any chance we would ever see an Alien versus Predator? So games like that are really hard to play, Robert, because they're so old. They're generally I don't know if these guys are friendly or not. They definitely don't look friendly, so we gotta avoid these boogers here. We're gonna head over this way. Yeah, I actually seen that campfire. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, games like that are just hard to play. Like, they're not on Steam, and if they are on Steam, they run like shit. Or GOG. Like, GOG might be good if they're on GOG, but yeah, those older games are just hard to find and play. And then it's like, if I have to get it, because people, oh, we'll go get an Xbox 360. It's like, I could do that, but then it's like, I hate controllers. But ooh. Let's suppress sniper rifle. Dead Side? I thought that was like a DayZ clone or something, and it was terrible. Thought I had a reputable source tell me that the game was dog shit. Maybe it was like RayKit or somebody said the game was terrible. I don't want to put words in RayKit's mouth. I thought I might be completely wrong, but I swear he did a video on it saying the game was dog shit. Might be thinking of something, a different game. Damn, that's a lot of zombies for that little area. Sunzo, holy crap, thank you with another super chat. I really appreciate you, man. Oh, you're showing so much love. That's crazy, dude. All right, so we made our way. We're at this intersection now. I believe it's this intersection. Like Cyberpunk came out with some glitches, now it's killing. Yeah, I mean, I'll put that on the list tonight because, yeah, that was a game I was actually going to check out. But from a bunch of other people in my occupation, remember, there was not a whole lot of hype behind the game. People seem to kind of... Nobody talked about it. I think I've literally been... I think you might be the second person to ever ask me about that game. So usually if chat doesn't even ask me, it usually doesn't seem to be a lot of interest in it. So right now we went on a stroll around the map, a very long stroll. We were looking for a vehicle and we have found none. Zero. Zilch. Kind of bad. Fred, I think I've seen that trailer, or The Hell Is Us. I think I watched that the other day. Dead Side was the game people were asking about. One good thing about this trip, though, is we've gotten our hands on quite a bit of scrap. Is the center square removable? The crosshair? Yeah, it probably. The only problem with it is you wouldn't be able to aim in third person if you removed it. Is this game on PS5? No, I believe it's PC only. Had an abandoned truck with bandits and a repairable pickup next to it. Other than that, zero. Yeah, right now we've seen nothing at all. Last playthrough we got lucky, man, and I even cranked the vehicle spawns up to 100%. I thought there would be fucking cars everywhere. Nope. Wait. It's hard because if you have a GPS, those it's real hard, easy to spot those dynamic events with the vehicles. But we don't have a GPS yet, so. 100% of zero is still zero. Yo, Mike. That is true, dude. So we're right here at this intersection. I actually might run over to the trader really quick, and we'll just dump all this extra crap that we just got our hands on. TYD, thank you so much for the 10 gifted, dude. T, how you doing tonight? Seriously, I appreciate you, dude. And again, everybody who's received the membership, welcome to the fam. Damn, the trader's that expensive? Oof. Ah, see, that's good to hear, brother. King, how you doing? KO Grimes, what's going on? Yeah, so we did a lot of walking today, guys. So far. With close to no... I mean, I can't complain. We did get a lot of scrap metal, though. Got a lot of scrap metal out of this trip. But, we'll see if one of these traders maybe sells a GPS. Sebastian, day's going good, man. Day's going good. God damn, that fucking got me, dude. What the fuck? Negative. Nice backpack right there. The Alpine. 44 slots. It's a little bit bigger than we have. I mean, the duffel bag's not bad, guys. 40 slots is pretty good. Yeah, this one here, the hiking for 46. Nothing great, honestly. do need 1 stone though. You know, just to be safe, I'll buy a couple extra. Let me see, do I have a well in here? Yes, awesome. Just key cards. Fuck, dude. GTA 6 and State of Decay 3 delayed. So, the only thing, Jay Reed, I say this all the time, and it's only because I work, like, State of Decay 3 was not delayed. Because it never had a release date. Like, you can't delay something that never had a date to come out. Like, the game was quote-unquote delayed based off a quote-unquote guesstimated release window of speculation. A speculated release date. So, like, say State of Decay doesn't come out this year, it's not because it was delayed. It was never intended to come out this year. I know the game was speculated to release this year. But yeah, it just was, it wasn't delayed. It just isn't coming out this year. You know what I mean? But there was a whole tentative or speculated, like a speculated release date. And even me, like when we seen that trailer last year, I even told you guys, when we seen the trailer, like, do I think State of Decay 3 will come out in 2025? I said it was possible, but we don't know. I thought the game would be 25, 26 for sure. Do I think we'll have to wait to 27? Probably not. Like, that seems a little excessive because I know that date's been floating around. But no, you can't delay something that never had a release date. Now, GTA 6 100% had a release date. Like, it was supposed to come out this year, and now it's not. The game was delayed. But yeah, State of Decay 3 never had a release date. We've never heard anything. That's why I always get confused when I see that, when people see that, say that. All right, so we're gonna get back to base here. We'll drop this shit. Go to kind of take a peek at the trader. Beta Wolf, what's going on? But no, do I think we'll see State of Decay 3 this year? Probably not. I feel like if we were going to see it this year, we probably would have already heard something. But like I said, I when it comes to game delays, it doesn't bother me. I mean, even if we did have to wait till 2027 for State of Decay 3 to come out, I would rather them take their time with the game and make sure it's good than rush it out and release something that people are going to be not happy with. Because that's the worst thing that a company can do is rush a game. I mean, yeah, Jay, I hear you, dude. Obviously, I don't want to wait to 27 either, dude. Like 100%. But you know, expectations. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people. I like to look at things, like, hey, worst case scenario, say this actually did happen. It's like I would still be okay with it. Like, you know what I mean? As unhappy as I would be because, you know, I'm impatient and I know most people, you know, a lot of their anger towards like game delays isn't from a place of like evil, you know, they're not being like hateful or, you know, none of that. They're genuinely excited, you know what I mean? And I know that's the same way with State of Decay. Like, people are just excited. They want the game. You know what I mean? And I hear that, you know what I mean? But there's a difference, like I said, I think between being like, you know, I'm really excited for this game. Damn, I'm really upset that it's delayed. But then there's people that get actually upset to the point where they're like, fuck this game, fuck this company. They delayed the game. This is bullshit. I'm not buying this game. They're not getting any fucking money from me. This is stupid. I hope this fucking company burns. I hope the game flops and their fucking mother dies. Like, that's how people get. Because they delayed a game, because it wasn't ready. But now, on the same note, those same people, if they just say they just released the game, not ready, those same people would have played it for a few hours. They would have got pissed because the game was buggy, feature incomplete. They spent $60 and now they're fucking asking for they're asking for a refund. They're going on fucking Steam reviews. They're bombing the game. This is bullshit. They released this game too damn early. Why didn't they fucking blah, 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 blah? And it's just like, what? So it's the same person that's going to bitch and complain about the game getting delayed as the same person that's going to bitch and complain about the game being released not in a good state. So that's why it's, for a developer, it's a lose-lose. And honestly, I told you guys this, like, if I was a game developer, I would shadow drop every fucking game. Kind of how Bethesda just shadow drop Oblivion. I would do that with every game. I would never tell anybody release date. I would release no gameplay trailers, and I would just because all you're doing is priming the hate train. Like, as soon as you start giving trailers, release dates, people get their expectations going. I guarantee you guys, within the next 2 years, you're gonna start seeing shadow drops all the fucking time, because it's the only safe way to release a game nowadays without the damn hate train. It's because if you shadow drop, you're ahead of the hate, so you don't give people a chance to get the ball rolling, to get those and then you're not giving people a chance to set these unrealistic expectations. So that's my advice. Like, if I was a game, I would shadow drop everything. I'd give people maybe a week notice. Game comes out Friday. And boom, there it is. A Prime. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I really do appreciate that, brother. And again, whoever receives one of those memberships, welcome to the fam. I love Lamp with the super chat. You hit the ice cream truck yet? No, what ice cream truck? That is not the truth anymore, Mr. TD. Bad publicity and toxicity is ruining companies nowadays, dude. Yeah, because back in the day, they'd say, oh, you know, bad publicity is still publicity. Nah, not anymore, dude. Look at Ubisoft. Look at all these companies. Like, they are dying due to bad publicity. This ain't, you know, 2010, 2015 anymore, dude. It's a different era. The gaming toxicity, that shit will ruin companies. It'll ruin games before they even come out. Yeah, so... Because back in the day, people would still buy games. Nowadays, people, they just don't buy them. So yeah, bad publicity is bad publicity. It's not good. So yeah, we were over at that gas station earlier, and we seen this fire. I was like, oh, I wonder what's over there. And yeah, it's the vehicle trader. Wow, so he sells repair kits too. Nice. Repair kits and gas. So you could buy a 4x4. Oh, wow. 4x4 Jeep Fit. 15,000 is fucking crazy, chat. I have not seen that trader. No, I have not. Zach, I did serve in the military for 13 years, brother. April with the 5 gifted. Thank you. I really appreciate the love, guys, man. You guys are out of control today. That's crazy. So you can buy a big rig, ambulance, Jeep, buy a buggy for 21K, Charger, damaged sedan, 13. There's a cheap golf cart, baby, 7,500. Flatbed truck, 18.5. Humvee, 23. Modified pickup, that shit looks awesome. 20K. Pickup truck, 18.7. Pickup utility RV. Oh shit, yes. Damn, there's actually a lot more vehicles than I thought. SUV is 17.5. This is the one that we found in our last playthrough. And then a truck. Yeah, the cheapest thing they got is golf cart, and that's 7,500. Zenzo, thank you so much, dude, for huge super chat, brother. For your honesty, I appreciate it. I try to be straight up with you guys, you know, like how I feel. Now, obviously, I'm just one guy. You know, my opinion doesn't mean shit, but I definitely feel like gaming culture has changed so much over the past few years. It's bad. Golf cart definitely seems cool, but I am not wasting $7,500 on a chat. Ain't happening. So across this bridge, there's a little town here. I kind of want to just take a peek at it. You're in a stand in 07? Yeah, I was in Iraq in 08, and I went to Afghanistan in 2009. And then I went to Afghanistan again in 2013. Yeah, it's real foggy over here. Holy shit. Well, now I know why the vehicles are kind of hard to find, because they got a whole ass trader for it. Kind of promote you to kind of go out and earn money and buy one. So what simulator is this? This is Zombie Survival Simulator. Probably what we should start calling it. Playing a little bit of Zombie Survival Simulator. It is fucking thick. Zero viz right now. Yeah, the trader beat me to it. I can tell. Fucking trader went and swooped up all the damn vehicles on the map. Left us with Jack and Diddley. All right, so we hit the turn off the bridge here. Yeah, we should be coming up on that town. This fog is not helping. Zilla, I can't afford no damn golf cart, man. I bought this big castle. That was all the money that I had, bro. We still don't even know if we can afford the electric bill. We haven't even got our first electric bill yet, dude. We gotta see how bad that national grid hits us over the head. I haven't turned my heat on all month. Though, since we've been here. Oof. There's a lot of zombies here. That sound is shooters. I don't know if they are friendly though. Or bandits. Real stupid and dangerous to go in here. They're clearing up. Oh yes, okay, it's clearing up a little bit. How many Wi-Fi routers did we need to cover this whole place? 6. Set up 6. Took maybe a boss zombie over there. Yeah, I forgot the name of the system that we bought. What the hell is the name? Oh yeah, it was like the Deco TP Link or something like that. I had to buy 6 of those little fucking Wi-Fi repeaters to cover the whole house. House is big, guys. It's fucking 11,000 square feet. The problem is the house is made out of stone. And it's like 24-inch stone thick walls. So that shit just annihilates the signal, even from room to room. Like I had one in my office, and then the living room right outside of my office was barely getting signal just because the walls are so fucking thick. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. And there's still parts of the house that don't really get a good signal. With 6 of these damn things in here. It was annoying as hell too, because to buy a pack of 3 of those Wi-Fi routers was like $250. I spent $500 fucking dollars on Wi-Fi routers. I was like, do my kids really need to play Roblox that bad? Because realistically, I only need 1, dude. I hardline right into mine. It's like, do my kids really need to play Roblox, dude? Like... Yeah, I use the attack right off. Yeah, 100%, dude. Brian Menard Gaming LLC will, or no, I'm an S Corp now. Brian Menard, whatever the fuck I'm incorporated, will cover the expenses of those those Wi-Fi. Is that Spider-Man? Chat, tell me that zombie didn't look like he was wearing a Spider-Man costume. Tell me that zombie don't look like he's wearing a Spider-Man costume, dude. So from up here, as you guys can see, we got good visibility, and I see no vehicles. Fucking kidding me right now, dude. J-Scar, what is going on? That looks like a friendly survivor, I think. I've actually never been down to this part of the map. Yeah, the GPS would be clutch. Oh, I actually remember this POI from the first time we played the game. It's like a prison, but it's a radiation zone. I love Lamp with the huge super chat, man. I love the challenge of the game, but hopefully you show the easy part up front because I know you can push necessity because you're scared. So yeah, for this, we did in the beginning of the series, I showed how easy the game is. That's why we actually upped the difficulty, Lamp, because it was quite easy. The first playthrough we did, it really was not all that challenging. We had like legendary guns by like episode 2. We had loot out the ass. We had a vehicle. Everything was great. But it kind of bypassed that. Those are baddies. Yeah. Oh, good thing we paid attention. Yeah, those are bandits. All right, well, we got to stop wasting time, guys. I've been dedicating so much time trying to find a car. We're going to have to just do something else because thinking one of the features we have not figured out yet is the bunkers. Guys, I have the key cards for them, but I think in order to hit those bunkers, we're going to need like a GPS, right? But yeah, the way the game was going before, within 2 episodes, we already had done everything. Like we had everything we needed. And there was no point in even going and like hunting down high-end military equipment because we had already got it all. Yeah, we're giving up on the car. I already dedicated way too much fucking time to this. Episode is shot so far just because I was trying hard to find a vehicle and just ran around the map forever. You know what? Yeah, let's actually engage those bandits. That's not a bad call. I'll fight them from the front side. There's a vehicle there I could use for cover. And we'll loot them, see if we can maybe get something good off of them. Should be right around this bend, right? Now, I do have a pretty decent rifle that we can use on them. Michael, that's just this episode, man, because I was trying to find a car. So I was walking around the whole fucking map trying to see if we can get lucky and find a car. But no luck. Trying to see if we can find a good engagement point to hit these bandits. Was that a bandit camp or a survivor camp? This may be a survivor camp. Yeah, I think these are these bandits? Oh, fuck, is a bandit camp. Ooh. Fucker shot me from so far, dude. to shoot right there. That's a sniper. I'm worried about that turret right there. Is that shit gonna lay into me? Ow, 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 it did. So I wonder if you could shoot the turret. Got it. All right. Holy shit, Lamp with another super chat, dude. Apparently there's a drop that you can obtain that can erase your radiation poisoning, but you made it even rarer to drop. I'm looking forward to watching you. Dude, yeah, I think we scored some rad pills early on. I don't remember if I don't know if we have them. I'd actually have to check. But I think we did score some rad pills early on in this playthrough. I'm not exactly sure though. Okay, nice. Some ammo. But Lamp, thank you so much. Seriously, I appreciate you. Black military jacket. We already have one here. It's worth 60 though. We could sell that bad boy. MREs. Got the black military gloves. We'll take those. Go with the fit a little better. We'll sell for 25. Oh, those dudes were hard for me to see too. I was having a hard time shooting them. Once each life when health reaches 0, 15 health. Okay, so that like prevents us from dying. Get the combat roll. Extra bag of meat from kills would be nice. Doesn't help my mouse feels. I have to get a new mouse pad. Kilobytes, I'm doing good today. Doing good, Denzel. Holy crap, man. You guys are absolutely blessing the hell out of me today. I want to say thank you so much, Denzel, with the super chat, man. Yeah, we missed a couple shots though, Tim. We were definitely missing some shots. Come on, let me get a GPS, dude. Let me get a Yeeps. Whoa, what is this? So we did get some shitty body armor here. 9% protection. I'll fucking take it, dude. We got the Valkyrie suppressor. That's some kind of legendary, I guess. We don't have the Valkyrie. We got Guardian. Valkyrie magazine. So we got some legendary stuff for a gun that we don't have. Attachments. Camo face mask like a boss. I believe there was a group down here too. Jesus, Lamp. You are absolutely insane, Lamp. You are insane, dude. With another super chat says that radiation point is like a shower connected to a generator. Oh, shit. And what, you can like just walk through it and it just tops you off? I've only seen it once on YouTube. So there's one of those infestations here. But right now I can't see shit. I can kind of make out there's like a dude standing there. I don't think I'm about to hit him though. What the hell was that hitbox, dude? I'm a little worried trying to push this close up. These are fucking... Are these even... These are zombies, dude. Wasn't there bandits on this backside? It was that weird freaking nighttime transition. Damn, it's dark. We'll give it a second. We're in that weird transition point we were talking about. At least I think. It might just be dark as fuck over here. Go. Yeah, those lighting changes, it gets really, really dark for a few seconds there. But then it brightens up. So we're good. Where am I at on the map? I'm right down in this area-ish. I think I'm circling around this backside here. Because I think we were just at... I think we were just right here, I think, or something like that. I don't know where the fuck I am, actually. I know I'm in this area somewhere. We're about to swing back around this town. Yeah, I'm right here. Right here. Yeah, we're right here. Yeah, we're right here. I think. I don't fucking know. I'm somewhere on the map, chat. I have no clue where I am, actually. I'm lost. Jay Scar, thank you so much. Yeah, there's the bridge. The bridge is right there. We're good. So I actually went down the road more. I was like down here or some shit. I don't even know how I got down that far, honestly. But Jay Scar, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Here's to blessing this man and his family. Appreciate it. You don't understand how much that means, bro. Sheik, I'm doing good. We're all making our way back to base right now. Wanted to scout. There's gonna be some good loot in this town here. We're in no position though. Actually, I don't know. We might be able to squeeze. Because it's what, 762, right? Yeah, 762. And we got a little bit of 762, guys. I don't know if we have enough to take on a full infestation. But the one thing I do wish this game had was the ability to make it so the zombies don't all respawn on restart. So like right now, if I go and I clear out a bunch of zombies, but then you turn the game off, turn it back on, they all just respawn. It's like I wish that the respawn timer was persistent through log off, log on. Would be nice. But I wanted to hit one of those level 0 bunkers. Chat, how do we know where those are? Because I got a couple of the bunker keys. I was like, yo, maybe we can go and check out one of those bunkers because that's something we haven't done yet. I just don't know how the hell we find them. Probably obviously just through exploration. So I'm pretty sure the bunkers aren't like something you're going to just start hitting real early game unless you know the map, know exactly where the bunkers are. It's just one of those things you probably just find throughout exploring the map. I am going to do up another suppressor too for our 7.62 rifle here. But we have not found a sledgehammer yet. No. We did locate this dude here though with the vehicles, but we're nowhere near enough money to buy a vehicle right now. Is that the heli crash in town? Yeah, that's the heli crash in town. You got the boss zombie here in town too. He's gonna be pain. We could try to kill him from range like we did before, but those dudes, oh my god, they're fast as hell. When they catch up to you, that's it. Like that's it, dude. They kill you so quick. So I fought one of them from on top of the building, and it worked out really, really well. I was able to drop him pretty fast, but yeah, just trying to fight that dude outright. That place is fucking... Oh my god, look how many zombies there are. So we got some crafting resources. I was gonna try to make some like explosives, Molotovs, things like that, but it's been pretty slim pickings out here. Batteries are at 39%. My damn flashlight. Do got 2 grenades of the fragmentation variety. A little bit of dirty water. Let's get that fireplace, or let's get that campfire built up real quick. So what did we need for that? It was stone and logs. That bad boy down. Get this water boiled up. So our ammo numbers are looking pretty damn solid, guys. I mean, not obviously super great, but it's okay. Let me rephrase. Our ammo numbers are looking okay. We're going to do up another suppressor. These. Got some 9mm here. We're going to go throw that. So yeah, bullet-wise, we're doing okay. People said that did you guys say the flare gun is kind of like a Molotov almost? Let me do up one of these suppressors. Throw that bad boy on our rifle here. There she is. She's dressed to impress. Yeah, so ammo-wise, we're looking at maybe 35 rounds of 7.62 and a little over 20 rounds for the hunting rifle. And then pipe bomb, we would need electric wire, gunpowder, Molotovs, we need alcohol. I did get a little bit of this shitty body armor here. These noisemakers would be clutch, but we don't have any gunpowder. Okay, so I was trying to think. We'll comb through this town a little bit. On the lighter side, though. Yeah, I checked the vendors today. There was no sledgehammer at any of them. So I'll have to try again on reset. I don't know how often the vendors reset, but... Rabbits are so fucking loud, dude. Oh, you whole ass bitch. The hell is this? Storm coming through. Yeah, we already looted this out. Hey, Zenzo, you have a good night. Seriously, thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah, the hospital. Oh, we did this. Yeah, so I looted the top of that hospital. That's where I got this legendary gun from. Thank you for reminding me, because, yeah, so we've already combed this town over pretty decent right now. Problem is I don't remember exactly where I hit and haven't hit yet. A backpack pink as fuck, dude. Imagine if that was the first backpack you found, chat. Damn, that's a lot of zombies. My loot timer is I don't have loot respawn on at all. I don't think. Pretty sure I turned loot respawn off. Yeah, I turned the regeneration off. And then I made the loot refill timer as max just in case it didn't turn off. It's a hell of a storm. I would like to check this place out, but there's all the zombies. Like, actually all of them. So we'll hit this little apartment down here instead. Lori, get that good sleep. There's a good sized building here. There wasn't an ungodly amount of zombies, so. been getting a good bit of lockpicks, which is awesome. Sean, hey, what's going on? I appreciate you being here. Lamp, holy shit. Actually out of control, dude. I appreciate the content. I'll pray and donate when I can to support you guys. I'm definitely rooting for you guys. Lamp, seriously, thank you so much. Your prayers and all that really means the world to us. Thank you so much. And I wish you nothing but the best. I cannot tell you how much that it means to me and the fam. Yeah, I try to not do the backpack in the backpack as much as possible. It's kind of a little bit of an exploit, but I do it sometimes. Whoa, it's a big tent. I mean, it looks like a big tent. Probably the same as the other tent, but we'll see. Do I ever play Daisy? Are you talking about Daisy? We have played Daisy. I don't play any. So when it comes to my channel, there really is no like concurrent game that you'll always see me play other than like State of Decay. And mainly that's just because like that's what kind of I built my channel on. But there really is no games that I just play like all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like most games I'll try them and then like we'll kind of move on. Every now and again, we'll go back. We'll do revisits, especially if games receive huge updates and things like that. We'll tend to go back to them and check them out. But it's not like, yeah, you're never just going to come here and just see me like consistently playing like the same game for like months and years or whatever. I do kind of play a little bit of everything. And then we usually move on to something else. I know that's not, you know, what some viewers want. Some of you guys, you know, you specifically love this game. That's it. This is the only game you want to watch. As soon as I'm not playing this game anymore, you can give a shit less about the channel. That happens all the time. You know, I get people in and out just due to my content style. But like I said, I do revisit games. I do try to keep the games within the ballpark of, you know, what I usually play. So if you come and you're watching me play freaking Elder Scrolls Oblivion, you know, and you're like, damn, this is dope. I really like when you play Oblivion. And then I stop playing Oblivion. You know, you can be sure that at some point on my channel, I might do a playthrough of Skyrim again, or I might do a freaking another playthrough of Oblivion at some point, trying to play like Mage only, or you're definitely gonna see me play like Elder Scrolls 6. You know what I mean? You'll eventually, or you might see me play The Witcher 3, some other type of RPGs. Like you'll always see something relatively in the wheelhouse of whatever game you came to my channel for. In some capacity, I'll probably play a game along the lines of it, or that game again at some point. But yeah, I don't generally stick around and just play the same games. Mainly because it gets a little dry for me as the content creator, and also for the viewers. You know what I mean? Even games like State of Decay. Finally, dude. Oof, we haven't had that freaking secure container in a while. But even games like State of Decay, you know, like I've played like 7,000 hours worth of State of Decay on my channel, and it's like people get stated decayed out. Like they don't want to see anymore. They're just like, dude, I've watched you play this game so fucking much, bro. Like I'm good. What is this? 24 slot hunter vest. That's, yo, that's nice. That's real nice. I'll still keep this body armor though, but yeah, we just get burnt out, you know what I mean, on playing the same game over and over again. But you know, some people, they subscribe to the channel and I'll play a game that they like, and then sometimes people won't like unsubscribe and straight leave. Sometimes they just won't watch whatever I'm playing. They'll see I go live, they'll kind of peek, say, oh, what is Brian doing? I'm not really interested in it. They just don't show up. And then eventually I'll flick on something that they might be like, oh, fuck yeah, let me check that out. And they'll jump in. And then, I'll have somebody jump into chat and be like, hey, what's up, dude? And, I'm like, bro, I haven't seen you in like a year. How you doing? And like, hi, and they just kind of just been lurking, chilling in the background, waiting for me to play something that, they enjoy. And I'm not mad at that. Hey, I appreciate you for, at least coming back, when I do have something that you enjoy. But yeah, I tell you guys all the time, like, don't feel forced to watch something like that you don't want to watch, because it gives me a false reading too on something that's performing well. If you guys are just here like, well, fuck, I can't stand this game, but I want to support Brian. It's like, I do appreciate that shit a lot, for real. Like it means a lot to me, but at the same time, I'm also getting a false reading on a game that might not necessarily be doing all that well, but people are just kind of, I guess you could say, fluffing the numbers by watching it, forcing themselves to watch it. So, but then again, some people are just, they don't care. What is that? Was that me walking around that I was hearing? Generous, I appreciate you, dude. Lance, I think that was me walking. I was literally fucking, see it, Janice? I was scaring myself, dude. What is that? That's some bullshit. I was like, oh, what are these footsteps that I'm hearing? See, I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I swear. No, that's not me, chat. I wasn't walking, dude. Unless it's like lag. Maybe it's lag. Maybe it's footstep lag. I don't know, chat. How do you climb up on the roof? I don't know how to do that. I didn't see a spot to climb. Nothing up there. Yeah, there's definitely like weird audio because that's... No! It wasn't weird audio, chat. It was a fucking zombie. See, chat got me, oh, bro, don't worry. It's just a glitch, bro. It's just a bug. Don't fucking worry about it. Almost got my fucking face eaten off, dude. Wasted 10 rounds of ammunition. Great. Fuck. Seriously, chat? What do you mean ammo? I didn't, it was a reaction. I didn't want to shoot all those bullets. It just happened, dude. It just happened. That was crazy. Yeah, so far this was probably one of the most uneventful episodes of all time, guys. I spent so much time trying to find a vehicle. I do apologize for that. I got a little carried away. I was desperate, guys. I thought for sure that we would get one. And that was not the case. Not the case at all. Sucks. But it is what it is. All right. We do got to go out hunting. Getting a little low on meat. We can go hit some rabbits up. Maybe even some venison. I should have grabbed some venison while we were out, but now that we got this campfire here, we got to figure out a well situation. That's why I should have bought more fucking stones. Let me see here. Yeah. We gotta head back over to that trader and get some more of the stones because we need them for the well. But all right, guys, it's gonna be a little bit of an early one today. I got some shit I gotta take care of tomorrow. So and we started a little late because I was hanging over in Dusty's stream for a while. Let me see, is Dusty still live? I'm gonna raid Dusty before he can raid me. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. But again, I do appreciate you all for coming and hanging out today. Seriously, it means the world to me, dude. You guys are awesome. All the super chats, all the likes, everything, it means the world to me, guys. I can't tell you how much that shit means. So tomorrow we'll be back. Elder Scrolls and maybe Death Stranding. I don't know. We got to go see. We did start over. Yeah, we still got the other save too. So if things get like really bogged down and we kind of want to push end game content, we're just going to flick back over to that playthrough because that playthrough's already like end game, like no bullshit. So we'll just flick over to that. But yeah, right now I wanted to kind of see how the game felt on a harder difficulty. So yeah, again, I want to say thank you though to everybody. It really, really means the world to me. Again, tomorrow we'll be back with some more content. Hopefully we'll start early like I did today. I started pretty early today. It was nice. Felt good. And I'm aiming for the same thing tomorrow. So, all right. I love you guys though. We're going to be raiding over to Dusty. Remember when you guys get over there, smash that like button. Let them know I sent you guys. Spam the chat. Let them know it was a raid. And hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys tomorrow. But I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.